Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Texas Longhorns. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Now it's second down here. They'll feed the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. To the air, it's Russell. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'll run it to the left. That run moves the ball to the 16. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is just not the situation to go for it right here. You're not forced into this. It's the first half. You're way backed up in your own end. You're just giving them scoring opportunities at this point. The failure on fourth down is going to lead directly to points for your opponent.
The receiver makes the catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense going with the hurry up. Now the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10. Touchdown, Alabama, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver, Joe. He told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking for his back. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the runner takes off to his right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. He goes out of bounds inside the 45. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Recognition on the outside. These corners are so smart. Look at him recognize what's going on. He's able to get in the backfield, and that's a huge tackle for loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. Got an opening here. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Timeout taken by Texas. Just the one timeout remaining now in the half. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here's the 2nd down play. Sticking with the running game. Crosses the 45. He's got a crease. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Russell. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
The 2nd down incompletion will have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll start the drive with a good throw to the right. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. The quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
First down and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Bama. They connect for 6. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. After all, that looks deep left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field. It allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. That's caught. It's Coleman. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
When you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback, every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Smothers. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
He's got space. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking downfield. It's Russell. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you got to love a first down play like that. It opens up the entire playbook. Now you can take a shot. You can be aggressive. Second and inches, anything is at your disposal.
Breaks into the clear. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
back to throw. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
It's way too easy of a touchdown for this offense. Just an easy throw on the outside on the fly route. Clearly there's been a breakdown in coverage. They've got to fix this. Nobody should be that open down the field.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here comes the rush. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket. And that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you don't see that a lot. An RPO that's thrown a little bit down the field. Credit the quarterback. That's a really good decision. Wide receiver is open. Pitch and catch. Easy completion.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
He hands it to the back. He's got a crease. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. To throw, it's Manning. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. He's looking to throw. He lets it rip. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents. It's caught, and he's got a lane. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's 4th and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want to stay on the field with your offense? Boy, if you don't convert here, you are just setting up the opposition with great field position.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. fourth down, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Design quarterback run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Pass incomplete. And a man shaken up on the play. And it looks like the injured player is the quarterback. Serious concern here deep in this championship game as they try to preserve the lead. Dropping back, it's Morris. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
Leaning on the run game here late. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Longhorns are in the red zone now. Timeout taken by Texas. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down or third down and really take some clock away from this opponent.
The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball.
He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. Put a stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this level of football, you have to assume that every corner can cover in the passing game. I know that that's not 100%, but you've got to assume it. The thing that makes a guy different and more special is the ability to tackle. And he's
Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Look at this team. What an achievement to be called the kings of college football for this season. After everything they've been through, everything they poured into this moment, Joel, it's cool to see dreams teams realize right here.
Chris, I agree. It is so cool to see this, and we've been around this group now for a number of weeks in a row, and they have preached to us, hey, we're going to be where our feet are at. We're going to focus on a play at a time, a day at a time. Well, now you can soak it in. You are national champions. Look around, take in the atmosphere. You climb the mountain.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.